Amanda Bynes, I never paid any mind to. Amanda Bynes, because I was in my 20s when her Nickelodeon run was happening, when all those little kid shows were going on. I never knew of Amanda Bynes. So when I saw Amanda Bynes just start doing nut shit on the internet, I just put her on my Blueface and Chrisean Rock list.
Same.
Of people that I'm not going to pay any attention to because they're doing nut shit. They got them running around naked. They got cameras in their face. Just always wild hairstyles. It was always some nut shit. And then I watched the Nickelodeon Quiet on Set doc that aired on the ID channel. Now it makes sense.
It does.
Somebody
that girl was a young, talented, bright, charismatic.
She was a star.
She was doing stand-up as, what did they say, 7 years old or something?
Yes, yes. Like the amount of talent you got to have to do some of that shit that she was doing. And the story they told with her, Ariana Grande. This was about Daniel Schneider. Well, it was pitched as, well, the commercial said this was about Daniel Schneider being a freak ass dude, a pedophile, a lot of sexual abuse. But then you watch it, and it didn't really focus on Daniel Schneider's behavior so much, but more so the 3 predators that he hired. Who did really, really, really foul shit.
Yeah.
But Amanda Bynes, for what she went through and how it was documented, you quickly understand how somebody can turn abnormal, we'll say, or just appear to be different.
Have a mental breakdown.
Nothing resembling a regular childhood upbringing whatsoever.
Oh, I remember that girl.
And quite a bit of foul shit.
Daniel Schneider's a freak.
Yes. And a huge asshole at the very bare minimum.
Nah, he's a freak though.
The massages on set, the jokes in the shows.
Ariana Grande holding the potato, trying to squeeze juice out of it, squeezing it like a dick.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Is weird.
Yeah, and the water upside down.
The water upside down. I'm trying to get a sip and splashing it all over you. All of these hit shows seem to be inspired by
inappropriate shit.
Yes.
The dude with the nose, the sneeze,
oh my God! Yeah, the cum shot.
Yeah,
the cum shot.
I didn't want to say it.
Yeah, the green the ooze. Something was always shooting on somebody's face.
Yeah,
it was a lot of weird shit. The pickles through the door.
Yeah, a lot of pickle play.
A lot of things that appeared to be penises.
Phallic shit.
Phallic.
Yeah. Yeah, it was
as a kid's show.
It was disgusting.
Yeah. Especially when you add on the fact that there was actual pedophiles on set. Which I don't even know how that happens. Like how it's crazy to me that there wasn't rules for background checks. In any type of like children's work children at work in general seems sketchy.
They had criminal records and shit?
They had some shit, They had some shit with them.
Gotcha. And they were overworking the kids too.
Yeah.
They were overworking them. And like the Daniel dude is disgusting.
Like making the kids become emancipated.
Yeah, he tried to help a man to become emancipated from her parents.
You lying. Because that's a thing in Hollywood to whereas these kids are making money and they want a little more control of their own career and not have some of the restrictions that you get as a young...
With the parents.
With the parents.
Or you might not have any...
So you get emancipated. I'm watching that. I can't think of anything in the world that... For black parents, I ain't going for that.
Hell no.
Emancipated. So once that happens and the producers of these shows get more control and just start spending more time, more inappropriate time with some of these child actors... That Jason nigga is foul. So they bring out Jason. Jason is the first predator. He's the first pedophile.
These like producers that he hired, or?
They worked in various contexts. One was a
showrunner,
acting coach, or something along those lines.
So they did have like direct one-on-one, like direct.
Yeah, there was
yeah,
had,
for sure.
Okay, that's what I was asking.
Jason's job was to walk the kids off and on set and to do things like that.
Okay, got it.
That's what Jason did.
Yeah, and Jason, as described by everybody there, looked like the boy next door, really nice, mild-mannered, jovial, fun kind of guy.
Okay.
Right? Jason ended up asking for the young girl's email address from her mother. He gets it.
Which is crazy.
Craziness. So he starts emailing things that seem cool, that seem okay, all show related. And then one day the girl comes out crying hysterically and tells her mom that Jason just sent over him a picture of him and his dick. And he made sure to say, hey, I'm sending you this to let you know that I'm thinking about you. To this young 12-year-old girl. 9-year-old
No,
girl.
I'm sorry. Dog.
To a young 9-year-old girl.
Someone got to die.
Yep. Yep.
I was waiting for the shootout in this doc.
Me too. Yeah.
I was waiting for the
car to
BMF
blow up.
scene in this doc. Right? So Jason was a fucking nut. They got him out of here. They got him out of here early.
So wait, because I didn't.
None of these people did a lot of time, by the way.
That
that
was the most alarming shit to me.
So wait, this Jason. Let's stick on Jason for a minute. Pause. He had a record or a past already when they hired him, right? That's what y'all was saying.
Yeah, they found out that he made out with a girl before.
So once this
young
happened
girl.
with the young girl, like,
Why we ain't shut
yeah,
shop
yeah,
down.
like what
Money,
what happened right
too
then
much-
when
too
the
much
girl
money
come out
being
crying?
generated.
Well, the
Fuck.
mom didn't tell initially, right? When the mom when the mom didn't want to tell, she felt like she didn't want to mess it up for her daughter. So the mom didn't tell,
And she was afraid of how she might be looked at.
No,
Exactly.
nigga, and I think that's what happens. All of this shit, the R. Kelly shit, a bunch of these.
Bad time to parent blame right now.
No, I'm
Bad time to parent blame.
not blaming.
Watch it first.
I'm not. All right. Yeah. Okay.
Watch it first.
I mean, I think some blame has to be assessed to the parents too in this, but we can.
My thing
continue
is,
on.
she said she didn't want.
she said
to
that she
tell.
did. She said that she chose to sweep it under the rug at that.
Well, actually, at least wait till I get to the next part because then I'm going to parent blame too. So
Yeah.
then you can join.
all right.
But this one, I don't know. If
I'm fucked up.
Yeah,
Like,
you fucked me up.
Like,
Yeah, I mean, I guess y'all are right.
My nigga, the girl
I
was
guess
how
y'all
old?
are right.
fam, your daughter comes to
y'all
you
right, y'all
crying.
right. My nigga,
saying,
my daughter's
this
8 years
dude
old
just
right now.
sent her what?
If some grown ass man that's responsible for walking her back and forth to the sets sends her a picture of his dick, I might call you and be like, "Yo, I need a couple dollars for bail money."
Okay, but when
What
this
we
all,
talking about?
But when this
I
all
agree.
came out, she removed her daughter from the scene, never to be seen or heard from again in the kid acting realm. Right?
Okay.
And he didn't get a lot of time. How much time did Jason get? He didn't get a lot
I
of
forget, it
time.
wasn't a lot though. Both of them. I remember the other dude was 16.
Brian got 6 months.
16 months.
16
but
months.
still.
Months?
16 months. 16 months.
16 months.
Brian
All right, go
Peck.
ahead.
Brian Peck is the next guy.
Yeah.
And this is where it gets crazy.
Crazy.
Because the two main characters in this are Brian Peck, who's a showrunner or works in some intimate role, and Drake Bell, who's a young child actor who I know I'm old and washed because he looked like Corey and Corey to me. Y'all don't remember Corey and,
I was about to say, and
two
when
white
Corey and
dudes.
Corey came out trying to expose all of the shit, they blackballed them niggas and demonized them and made them niggas go off in the,
We old, so they don't remember
I don't
Corey.
remember
and
Corey.
Corey
Yeah.
Feldman and
The two white Corys.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember
they
Corey
used to be in
Feldman. I do
all the
remember some
movies.
shit
They used to
about
be in
that,
all the
yeah.
movies together, and one of them died. But
Yeah.
they came out and said this is what's going on in Hollywood, like prevalently.
Drake Bell looks like one of those Corys,
does a
so
little
it was
bit, yeah.
fucking me up, right? So anyway, Brian Pickle, who his name was the Pickle Man on set, they kept showing him eating pickles,
Yo,
shoving pickles places.
holes, yeah.
Pissing me off.
boy, what?
He was wild, and he started getting close to Drake Bell, but Drake Bell's dad is around.
Yes.
Okay.
He don't like none of it.
Drake Bell's dad
It's his manager at the time.
is his manager, and he's looking at all of this like it's funny and it's
foul.
shady and it's foul, and
Okay.
he's protecting his child.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Okay, I'm
Yes.
Brian Peck now draws a divide between the kid, Drake Bell, and the dad. He starts saying things like, A lot of people on set have a problem with your dad.
He's stealing money
Your
from
dad
you.
is also stealing money from you. Your dad may be the reason that some of these roles are not coming your way.
Wow.
Right?
How old is Drake Bell at the time?
At the time, young.
Preteen, 12,
Yeah.
13, somewhere maybe in there.
Because he went through the ringer, so he was young, and we'll get to him.
Yeah.
We'll get to him. So he drives a wedge between dad and Drake Bell. Mom enters mom now. So now Drake Bell goes to stay with mom. So dad is out of this.
Yes, because the parents got a divorce.
The parents got a divorce.
So he totally moved.
Yeah, no. The parents was divorced, and Drake was with his father.
Yeah.
His father took Drake, and Drake was the father was the manager.
Once
Like
they
Joe
drove
said.
that wedge between
Yes.
them, Drake
He
Bell
went
goes
back
to
with
stay
mom.
with the
His
mom.
mom,
Mom
yes.
is not as active as dad.
Not at all.
So she's not going to drive the hour, 90 minutes to the set. Enter Brian Peck. Pickle Man, starts to come pick the kid up.
He put it in his mom's head first. Like he put it in his mom's head. Yeah.
If it's too much, I don't mind coming to get him.
So he comes to pick the kid up. They don't go into different castings. There's castings the next day. It's an hour and a half drive, so you need to spend the night.
Nick.
So he starts to spend the night.
And the guy, Brian, apparently is like a film buff aficionado, so he's got all this cool memorabilia in the house. Him and
Leonardo
the kid,
DiCaprio.
Him and the kid can relate on some movie nerd shit. But it goes further and gets deeper.
And that's when he just started, that's where the real abuse began to take place. Drake Bell looked so uncomfortable on the screen talking about it. He couldn't even muster the words. What he said was, imagine all of the worst things that could possibly happen to somebody and just put it there. I've never shared this. I've only talked about it in therapy. I don't even know how to share it. And he got a little look. Like you could look like, he got a little, I'm not over, I've never had to do this. Like I was sitting there wondering why he was even doing this. Why are you sharing this right now? You look fucked up behind this.
Facts.
But anyway, mom is none the wiser. He don't tell nobody. His career continues. His career continues.
Star.
This nigga's, he's a star. But this dude is taking him to like Disneyland, a lot of offshoot places with promises of things. This is still a secret, right? Fast forward a little bit here, because I want to make long story a little less long. Fast forward.
He get a girlfriend.
He gets a girlfriend.
Okay.
He don't want to stay at the dude's house no more, so he starts spending more time at his girlfriend's house. It took the girlfriend's mom all of 10 seconds
To identify
to see
off there.
that something was off here. And then they had a date. They were supposed to go somewhere. So
Disneyland.
Pickle Man starts calling Drake's phone. Starts calling Drake's cell phone. He's not answering. But repeatedly, while he at his girl house, like non-stop blowing the phone up, he's not answering.
Pressed.
Then he starts calling the
House phone.
the house phone.
The girlfriend.
The girlfriend's. He's
the
calling.
girlfriend's mother's house.
Correct.
Yes.
This nigga.
He started blowing that phone up. So Drake answered the phone in front of people. And he tries to play it off. Yeah, I think I double booked. I'm just not going to be able to make it today. Listen, that mom pulled him to the side and was like, yo, dog, what's going on?
Facts.
And he said, yeah, just, and she said, no. 40-year-old men don't call
Don't do that.
like
Don't.
this for a young man. And I think that's how it all came out.
She took him to their therapist.
She took him to the therapist. He lied to the therapist. He lied to the therapist.
Therapist knew he was lying.
He lied and was like, oh, well, thank God we caught this now. This could have gotten worse, but it didn't. And then one day he was talking to his mom and it just all came out.
Yeah.
And then mom called the police. And then they went to court.
Where's dad?
Then the files.
That's what I want to know.
Dad is not around yet. Dad don't know yet. They've kept this from dad. When he went to call his dad after the guy got arrested, he said, yo, they finally got the guy. And the first thing dad said is, thank God I got him away from you and it wasn't you. Now, dad later found out that it was him.
It was him.
They kept his name hidden from the news because he's a minor.
Dad is crying on the dock. He's breaking down.
Balling.
Can't
up.
Yeah, dog, this is life altering for everybody. I couldn't protect my child and I knew something was going on.
And I knew. Yeah, I saw it.
That's when you got to go. Oh man,
Boy, no.
yeah, no. I'm telling you. Yep.
New Joe Budden.